if you knew that person was in the process of figuring themselves out, right? You should have never left. Because if your relationship is becoming toxic because of something you did, and that person is just trying to recover and repair that relationship, then when you leave, when something happens on their end, it shows weakness in you, and that you was looking for a way out of the relationship to begin with. You can't come back years later and then be like, why didn't we get back together, when you was the one who initiated the breakup and you was the one who said that you wanted to go see something else. I think it's stupid. I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. You can't be like, yeah, we broke up, but you moved on too quick. You broke up with me. Let it go.
You shouldn't be mad about how fast I move on.
Yeah, you shouldn't even be worried about what I'm doing. I think that's the craziest thing about like breakups, when people be like, oh, I was just trying to see was you okay. You was just trying to see was I sad about you.
Right. That's all it was. It was an ego thing.
Yeah. Nah, bro. Leave me alone.
I ain't mad because I done moved on and shit ain't working out for you.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Fucked up, Ron.
Oh, shit. To piggyback off of that, did you happen to see that video sent inside the group chat?
Which one?
Video.
Well, I know you.
Oh yeah, I saw man. Fuck that bitch.
What video?
I stand on that big energy. Fuck that hoe.
Basically, the dad who was marrying this lady didn't want his daughter in their wedding. Yeah.
The dad who was marrying the lady.
Didn't want his daughter in their wedding.
The woman that he was getting ready to marry, she didn't want his daughter in her wedding. And you end up finding out that the reason she didn't want her in the wedding is because she didn't want her to be in none of the photos or videos, because she said when they was gonna get married, she was hoping he would become a holiday dad, which means he would only see his child on the holidays.
The fuck?
Can you pull that video up on the phone?
Nah, bam, what?
Like, and I want to see how you reacted, because the way he reacted, it takes a strong man to react like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you know, I'll show him off the camera.
Or
he asked
she's telling him.
It was something they got into it, and then like the stepmom was just like, "Oh, you overreacted." So he finally came home after cooling down and everything. They sat at the kitchen table, and she said, "You know, the honest reason why I acted like this because what Mike just said," and he was just like, "Oh, okay." He calmly took her hand and then slid the ring off her finger.
Ring right off her finger.
You damn right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You ain't gotta worry about this no more.
Cause it's like, the fuck, that's supposed to be your future daughter.
That's all those y'all should have been discussed.
I'm gonna show you the video after the camera's off, because it is a long video. But I was so mad that I forgot to put the C on fuck that bitch. I had put.
I said it should just be a clip though.
Yeah. Let me see.
It should just be a clip. Yep, but just a clip.
Look at how disgust from inside out.
Oh no.
Okay. Sounds so disgusting.
Are you gonna give me it? Please don't tell me they took the video down, because sometimes that does happen. Here it is.
My daughter has to be in our wedding.
Gonna go no. If I had a daughter, I think I'd want them to be in the wedding.
I, 45 male, have a daughter, P, from a previous relationship. I divorced my ex-wife on good terms, and we share 50-50 custody of P. She is now 11. After I divorced my ex-wife, I met my now fiance, S. S and my daughter got along very well. After 5 years of my relationship with S, I proposed. S was super excited and wanted to start planning right away. She looked at venues and started asking her friends to be her bridesmaids. She then told me she wanted her niece to be a flower girl, which I had no problem with, but I said I also want P to be a flower girl. S looked at me funny and said that she didn't think that P would fit the part. I got angry and told S that my daughter would be in our wedding. S started to become upset and said that the girls in the wedding were up to her and P wouldn't be one of them. I told S that if P wasn't in the wedding, then there might not be a wedding. I stormed out and took P to get ice cream. P knows we are getting married, and she told me she thinks she will look pretty in whatever dress S decides she should wear. This broke my heart, and I decided to text S. I told her I would be staying at a friend's house to think it over. My mother-in-law texted me saying I was overreacting and that my daughter doesn't have to be in my wedding, and I was an ass for saying that I would cancel. Am I overreacting or just being a good dad?
Yeah, absolutely not the asshole. If you want your daughter in it, you have your You're not overreacting at all. I don't even understand, especially if she's close with her, why you would think that you wouldn't want your daughter, but she's going to be your daughter at your special day. There has to be a different reason than her just being like aesthetic.
So there is an update. I came home to talk to S today. When I pulled into the driveway, my mother-in-law was sitting there in her car. I got out and went inside, trying to avoid talking to my mother-in-law. S was sitting at the kitchen table, and I joined her. She sat in silence, so I asked the first question, which was, why does P not fit the part? And why don't you want her in the wedding at all? Her answer full-on shocked me. She quietly said, I was hoping that after the wedding you could become a holiday visit-only dad.
No.
What? Take the ring back.
I didn't want her in the wedding so that she wouldn't be in photos around the house and she wasn't going to be around much. I kept my cool, calmly took her hand, and pulled my engagement ring off.
You got that right, you should do that. Oh my.
Her eyes started to tear up. She said we shouldn't end the marriage over this and that she can change. I told her the damage was already done. I told her I wanted her things moved out by next week and that she could come get them when my daughter wasn't home. The house is in my name and I paid for it. I was allowing her to get her furniture that she paid for. She stormed out and my mother-in-law came knocking on the door saying I was being unreasonable. I couldn't imagine only seeing my daughter 3 to 4 times a year. The fact that S wanted me to give up part of my custody blew me away. I'm sitting on my couch and just in shock. Our honeymoon was supposed to be in Hawaii. Looks like me and P will be going instead.
Wow, good
Yeah.
for him. I just don't understand. For 5 years.
I know that right.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
But when I heard that, that's why I sent that. I was heated.
That bitch like what?
I was heated.
Fuck up.
I was heated because I had just got off the phone talking to my daughter. And like sometimes y'all gotta understand, sometimes the universe, I feel like just be like, hey, you're doing the right thing because it's gonna be something that y'all gonna talk about soon. Because my daughter was she wanted the pictures of her when she was a flower girl, because one of her friends in her class,
She was cute as a flower girl too.
yeah, one of her friends is she's finna be a flower girl.
Yeah.
And Denai was like, oh, I was a flower girl. And she's like, oh, I want to see the picture. So she wanted me to send it to her mom so she could show her friend. So it's just crazy that like when you sent me that, I was literally pulling up the pictures and videos of my daughter as a flower girl in my wedding. So when I saw that, I was like, all that rage came out. Because I was like, ain't no. If Joy had said no, we would not be together right now. No
Can't
fucking
be.
way. Nah, it would
You would
not
still
happen.
try to go through with it. I would have.
Yeah.
I would have stopped that.
It would have been a dead situation.
Nigga, what?
I showed Joy the video too, and she was just like, "Fuck that bitch." Like, thank you.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not tripping. That's what I sent in our message. Fuck that bitch. I spelled fuck wrong, but I was that mad. I was that mad. FUXK.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck you and the mama.
Yeah, man, tripping. What you mean? I'm finna be a holiday dad. Oh, man.
What?
And then not even that. So you tell me I can't have pictures of my daughter as
In
baby
my
pictures?
house.
Like what?
You out your mind. That means you never was with me fully.
Right.
Because part of me is this little girl. Like a lot of y'all don't understand that like when you have a daughter, they soften us up a lot.
Well, what?
I'm a lot more patient with you because I got this little girl.
Exactly.
I'm a lot nice to you because I got this little girl. If this little girl didn't exist, a lot of what you been doing would have got you kicked out the house.
Full crash out moment.
Full crash out mode, but like that little girl, because you understand like patience, love, context, and all that. There's been several things my daughter has done as a tiny person. I was just like, she's being a girl.
Tell me that, bro.
Yeah, nah, it's a dead situation.
It's a wrap, bro.
It's a wrap.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, before you go, let me go ahead and slide that.
Go ahead and slide that ring.
Like this is a
over.
once in a lifetime thing.
I ain't going down and yank it off or nothing. Nah. Just go ahead and let me get that. That ain't for you.
If it's meant to be, like that's a once in a lifetime thing. You telling me you don't want my child in this great moment? The fuck kind of bullshit is that?
Facts.
Yeah, yeah. That made me sick to my stomach. I was like,
there was another one too I seen where like this girl was dating one friend and then they broke up years later, ended up dating the other friend, and they started talking about her, basically calling her the thought of the group. And so She bought the current boyfriend a PlayStation 5.
The one that they called a thought?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Came to the party, and one of the girls of the friends was just like, "Oh, I wish I could be a thought so I can have money to buy a PlayStation 5." Once she heard that, she literally picked up her PlayStation and left. The boyfriend called her 20 times talking about, "Oh, you being childish and everything." No, you basically telling your friends I'm a thought because I dated you and your friend.
First off, fuck his friends. Secondly, even if you are the thought of the group, because that happens.
Yep.
Once you're with, like, for instance, I'm not gonna say her name, there was a girl that was passing around in y'all friend circle, because I've never met the girl, and there was one in my friend circle.
It was 2 girls. Never mind.
It's been several. I'm just trying to stick to, like, I ain't trying to make us look as bad as we have been. But
I'm trying to avoid conflict.
yeah, but there was a few on our end, but there was one in particular that I'm speaking on right now. And she was like, you never like called me out my name or anything, like even in anger, because I was cool with her, and I was even like there with her son and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because he was one of my homeboy's kids. So I was telling her because she wanted to talk to me. I said, look, I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm gonna have to say no on that. And I said I'm gonna tell you why, so you understand and don't feel like I'm on some fuck shit. I said I have to decline because you have been with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't feel comfortable dating you.
That's real answer though.
Because we all seen the same thing.
It's not even just about that. I just would feel weird in that space.
Yeah.
So like I felt weird when I found out a girl that I've done something with. Later on, did something with one of my homeboys. I was like, you knew I did that though, and it's like, it's not me being possessive at all. I promise it's not. I just find it weird. You know what I'm saying?
You find it weird from the perspective of I told you all of this shit,
right?
And you still went through with it,
right? It's kind of that like I wouldn't touch a girl that I know for a fact you've been with,
right?
I just wouldn't do it.
Facts.
Not because it's his girl. It's just because I'm in the same space that you've been in, and I'm just not comfortable with that.
What if your partner gave you the green light for it though?
That woman got to be beyond sexy, and I've gotten the green light for some girls that I've taken the opportunity on.
I about to say, not even to the extent of dating.
You mean just smashing?
Yeah.
I would back in the day. I would have had to just really want that nut.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, you can ask Jay. There was plenty of times where I was just like, I just can't do it, bro.
It be like that.
Yeah, like I just can't do it. Was she? I don't think she ugly. She's beautiful. I'm like, but I just can't.
Yeah.
You've been there, I just can't.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just literally what it ends up being for me.
Honestly, I can't say none of the girls y'all dated I would ask for the green light for because the shit they put y'all through. I was like, I don't want to.
And that's part of it too. That's part of it too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But like I said, that's why I killed the relationship part of it and just smashing.
Yeah. I don't think it's all, like if you're going to do that and you know your homeboy, like if it was like if y'all went and I would say yeah it's cool and y'all dated one of my exes or whatever, I wouldn't be like she the thought of the group. I wouldn't say that out loud whether I felt it or not. Mostly because it's out of respect for my friend. And secondly, I was with her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we've all been with thoughts, and I mean guys and girls, but like
I think for things like that, conversations would have to be had between the two guys or the two girls.
Yeah, and it don't leave that conversation.
Right.
I'm not if I'm saying it to you, I'm not saying it like go say it to her. Niggas is weird.
Right.
Niggas is weird, bro. Like it's just
nah. You don't go say that to her.
Nah.
You keep that between y'all.
She did right. Take that PS5. He don't deserve it.
What made it worse with the guy because he tried to talk to him after the girl called her a thought, and he just want to be like, it's okay, you was a thought before you got with me. Like, yeah. like pat her on the back.
You know what though? This gonna sound so messed up. I have did that to somebody, but it was because we was going at each other back and forth. And she was like, well, you was out here slutting around. I said, you was thotting around. We was just too. It is what it is.
That's a regular argument.
Right. And like, I've said it to her repeatedly as a joke. And I did the pat on the back thing.
Right.
But I would never, unless I'm really just not rocking with you like that, I wouldn't call you on that.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, okay, I knew that.
Right.
I think it's weird when dudes and females be like when girls be like, well, your dick little. Well, you was fucking him for the past 3 years. You knew that.
That is true.
Like it's you saying it, although it might be a shot or whatever. You look just as stupid. Oh, you knew her pussy stank. But you knew that you was with her for 4 years.
Exactly.
So like you can't
sit here and make that.
Yeah.
Make them sound bad when you stay with them.
You stayed with them the whole time.
Exactly. So it couldn't have been that bad.
Right. Like you sound stupid. So It's just them insults is wild. But that, she did right. Take that PS5. He don't deserve that. He don't deserve that. Nigga, buy me a whole new game system, new TV set and all that. And you think I'm finna let my friends say anything bad about you? We scrapping. Why you gonna fight? We talk like this. She got me. She just paid $6,000 for my setup, nigga.
Because even though she wasn't good for you, she's
excellent for me. Yeah,
exactly.
And sometimes that's how it goes.
That's sometimes how you have to look at it.
Yeah.
You gotta be mature about the shit.
Yeah, but a lot of people not mature.
Right.
She did right. Take that PS5.
But that's why conversations like this is important to have.
Exactly.
Yeah. Take it. You did good. Like, I'm on your side, sweetheart.
Seeing both of those stories, I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Bruh. I don't know. I don't know. Social media, and yes, we're a part of it now too. But like social media and a bunch of other stuff that really God has warped people's minds and perceptions in ways that nobody saw coming.
You wanna know what's crazy? I was talking to. I had a conversation with 2 females about this. They had basically was talking about whoever they was talking to and everything like that, or how things was gonna go with them and the guys that they was talking to and shit. I said, that sounds delusional as hell. They said, well, I live in Delulu land.
Well, at least they admit it.
That's not a good place to be.
It's not, but at least they admit
it. That's a terrible place to be. That should not be somewhere where you live.
Yeah.
You should not tell nobody that. No. Delulu land is a bad place to be because you get hurt.
Yes.
You get hurt a lot. And some of y'all can't take that hurt because y'all don't see the reality of shit.
A lot of them ain't trying to see it either.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
For guys and girls. Yeah. That's the problem. Yeah. When y'all live in Delulu land, people get hurt.
I think it's hilarious when you just listen to 2 females talk about a relationship and you really come to terms with like a lot of the time they don't know what they be talking about. And I'm not saying it in like a whacked out way, like, oh, guys know more about relationships than women, because I think some women do know more about relationships. But
we hear some of the things that they just talk about.
Yeah.
And it'd be wild. Like I do not understand if I'm like for instance, this is gonna sound real weird. I understand that. Fuck y'all. We had a conversation a month ago because we would watch Solo Leveling here together. These 2 niggas,
this nigga here,
watched it without me one time, and yes, in that moment I sounded like a bitch. I thought we was watching it together. But if we gonna watch this full on, I was acting like a female. But if we gonna watch it separately, fine, I just watch it without y'all. He texts me, it's cool, man. It ain't that serious. I bad. He texts me.
He didn't say shit about
All you had to do is say this is what we gonna be doing from now on. And you know what I said? Fuck y'all. Alright. That's it.
That's it. One-time thing. We sitting over here like, oh well, okay, well. In the meantime, while we wait, let's watch Solo.
Right. So like, but you saw how quick I got out of that shit?
Yeah.
I was like,
it's that easy though.
Yeah, it really do be that easy. But like, I've seen so many girls, and we'll watch it now. I'll wait for them. They'll wait for me. His ass almost didn't today, but that's what happened.
That's because you be taking forever.
Yeah, bro. Like when Chris told me.
But I was on time today. I actually
was on time today.
Yeah.
I give you that, and this nigga here just impatient.
Bro, because I knew what this fight was gonna be after I read Mongol.
That's true, because last week he was like,
y'all not
next
ready.
episode, gas.
Like y'all not ready.
That's all he kept saying. So like, hey, I'm watching it. So I wasn't even that mad because I understood.
I understand.
Yeah, but and it lived up to the hype. But
most definitely.
But like when y'all say y'all be in Delulu land, because my wife says it, and I'll be like, okay, that's cool. Can you come out into reality ocean just a little bit?
Right.
so because like if you're in Delulu land, the only thing there is water.
Real quick.
Is it him trying this?
Yeah, come over here for just a second, real quick. So I understand it, and I understand that they need to be there sometimes. But you have to reel it in every now and again. Like even my daughter's 9, but I have to reel it in with her sometimes. Like,
Damn.
yeah,
The year's just going by.
yeah. She'll be 10 in June.
Damn.
Yeah. I had her when I was 21.
I remember when she was so little.
Yeah.
Same thing with Lil Mike too. They would be chilling in the garage. God damn.
Man, I was telling them this earlier. My son is I know y'all hear me say these stories. At some point in a playlist for like our Instagram and our other socials, I'm just gonna have stories about my son because the stuff that he do is just wow. We was at a restaurant today because we're not sponsored. I'm not chanting y'all out. We was at a restaurant today, and there was a dude who was taking our order, and I said my name because he was asking for my name for the order. There was a lady behind him, and my son was like, "Oh, she's cute, Daddy." She looks back, and she's like, "Is he talking about me?" And he looked her dead in her eyes and was like, well, he was looking up at her obviously because he's only 6 years old, but he'll be 7 on the 29th. He was like, "Yeah, I'm talking about you. You're cute." She was like, "Oh, thank you so much." He said, "You're welcome. I just want to let you know you're cute. What's your name?" And she was so on her name tag, she's like, "Oh, my name is Melissa." And he was like, "Oh, okay, Melissa. You're cute." And she's like, "What's your name?" He said, "My dad just said my name." Now I'm involved in.
Oh shit.
But now I'm involved in it because he done said, you know.
You too?
Yeah, I'll take one. So now he said what he's saying, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm only 6 years old, so you are too old for me, but you're not too old for my dad." I was like, "No, because I'm married." Like you're not married. You're not gonna get me messed up. You ain't gonna get me messed up, bro. Nah. I was like, "I'm sorry, brother." She was like, "Nah, he cute. It's okay. I mean, boy, as we wait for our food, like, what are you on, bro?
To be real, if he was single, that'd be a good best wingman right there.
Hey, bro. Yeah. That's true.
I'll be the best wingman.
My son is wild, bro. He is a wild. He's a wild boy. I love him to death, but he is funny. He is funny. I think that's like my favorite thing about being a parent. The stuff that like the wild things that my kids end up doing that I get dragged into every now and again. Like that'd be the fun part of it too.
You named him right. Michael Jr., you named him right.
I did. I didn't name that middle name. I wanted me and him to have the same middle name, but the rest of it, yeah. And he acts just like me and my brother. He's a lot sweeter than me and my brother are, but he acts just like us, and it's hilarious.
That little boy gonna be a heartbreaker.
He is a heartbreaker. He is a heartbreaker. He had 2 girls ask him out.
Appreciate you
for the sneaker ball.
He had 2 girls ask him out?
Yeah.
Salute.
They was like, "You going to the sneaker ball?" He said,
Like
"Yeah." He said, "Yeah." And both of them was like, "Oh, I'm gonna see you there. We're gonna dance together." And he was like,
"Yeah.
Okay, that's fine."
For sure.
And he was like, "So it's gonna be a date?" He was like, "No, it's not a date."
It's not a date."
He said, I was just, cause it was on the bus, so I'm just looking at him like, "Nigga, I know it's not a date."
It's not a date. I mean, y'all at the ball.
Yeah, but he is smart because the one that I like. That's the bus driver's daughter.
Oh, the one that he be laying on.
Yeah. She was right there, so I'm like, he's smart.
Smart man.
He's smart.
Yes, sir. Smart man.
Yeah, he done figured it out a little bit. He done figured it out a little bit.
Smart man.
So yeah, that's I just watching him and then looking at Kevin and Marquis as they're getting older. I'm like, I wonder what their personalities are gonna be like now. Because it's like I see your brother, and y'all be following behind him, my boys are gonna be on some other ish, but it's gonna be wild work. It's gonna be wild work. It's gonna be wild work. I can already see it.
Which one's the menace?
Kevin. Kevin's the menace.
Yeah.
Kevin's the menace.
Prepare for that to happen.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Michael's sweet. I mean, all of them are, but like Kevin with the shits. That's the best way I can put it. Kevin with all the smoke.
He gonna be the one that you get calls from the school.
Yeah. Oh, 1000%.
Yeah.
1000%. Ready?
Yep.
Salute.
This is about to be a fun episode. Wait till we get to these Reddits.
Woo! I like it though. Yeah. It's smooth, but that shit is strong.
Good rum goes a long way.
Yeah. But but that's like the thing, cause y'all got girls. The thing with it, like with my daughter, it's just it's funny listening to her with her interactions about boys, cause she don't always want to tell me, but when she wants to tell me, it's always a funny ass story. Daddy, let me tell you what happened with this boy at school with his stank breath.
Damn.
I was like, okay, go for it. Go for it. First off, I don't know why he in my face, and I told him, you remember the boy I said who breath stank the last time, Daddy? I said, yeah. She said, I'm talking about him. And I was like, okay. she like, you gotta understand something, Daddy. This boy breath be kicking. You know how you be like, ooh, I need to brush my teeth. I be telling him he need to brush his.
Savage.
I'm like, so where are you going with this, Denia? She's like, the teacher made him sit next to me, Daddy. I was so mad, cause I was like, she said, I told the teacher, he can't sit next to me, cause when he talked to me, his breath smelled like fish. I was like, you didn't say that. She said, I did. I got a note. I was like,
yeah, baby, yeah.
I just was like, I got to sign it. She said, yeah. Am I in trouble? I was like,
no. That would be.
Yep. That would be. And I was like, let me call you mom. I said, did you know? She said, yeah. I told her that you got to sign it. She said, because her mom was like, I was laughing too hard. I couldn't do it. I said, what's going on? So yeah, it says like it was a little side. She's like, yeah, I got a note.
Damn right, baby. Yeah.
Oh man, that's the funnest part for me with my kids. Like if I was a comedian, I know most of my jokes would be about my kids.
Yeah.
And they just do stuff that like I'm now involved in the middle of it, and I'm just like, these are funny stories.
Yeah.
Like these are just hilarious stories. So like Kevin and Marquis, they scrapped. Like how we were just watching Solo, and they was going boom boom boom. Kevin, Marquis had something that Kevin wanted. Kevin was trying to trade out the toys, and Marquis was like, no. He just said no. Kevin just dropped the toy like, and he walked out. Marquis was like,
and he
kept playing. So Michael comes in and picks up the toy, and he's like, Kevin, here, Marquis got that toy, so here's your toy. And Kevin had smacked it out of Michael's hand. Michael was like, Kevin was like, boom, just punched Michael. Michael's like, think of boom. And I was like, and you got a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old, but Michael isn't super aggressive with them because he don't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
So Kevin like, just get with it. So Kevin hit him again. Boom. So now I'm watching them. Marquis sees this. Marquis drops the toy, and he teams up with Kevin, and they start beating on Michael. And I'm like, what you gonna do? Michael over here like, I'm dropping you. Come here. And I'm just sitting here. I'm just like. Joy comes, she's like, cause she heard the bumping. She's like, what's going on? She sees them. She said, are you gonna stop? I want to see I want to see what's gonna happen. So, Marquis looks like, cause Michael, he'll pick him up like he finna like slam him, and he'll just put him on the floor lightly. Marquis got up and he was like, and he looked at me, and he looked at Michael, and he looked at me, and he was like. Open. I was like, I'm not involved in this. This y'all fight. He like, I'm like, y'all niggas gonna be jumping people. Like you and Kevin, Michael's gonna be like, we gotta run the ones. They're gonna be like, oh man, fuck that. I'm like, you can tell, and it's so funny. They was fighting for 20 minutes, and I only know that because I was watching the anime while the fight. They fought the whole episode. They
Hell no.
I can't wait to have boys.
Oh yeah. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Which one of y'all gonna take this beta spot?
Yeah. One of them. Hey, bro, it's so much fun with my kids.
I gotta get at least 2 boys.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. You got one. They gotta have a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They gotta have a friend. Coming from like me and my older brother are super close to the point where my youngest, I named him after him. And seeing the bond between my boys is it brings so much joy to my heart, because I don't have to wake Michael up. They will.
Yeah.
And I'm like, literally, kid like, Michael. Yes, Kevin. How you doing, Kevin?
I keep doing that wrong.
Like, let's go play. And Michael's like, I'm tired. And Kevin like, sleep? Mike like, he'll open the cover so he can get in. I've caught Kevin in the bed with him so many times. I don't say nothing about it, because I'm like, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Because Michael's 6, you're 2, and the youngest one is 1, and y'all this close. Me and my brother, we have a 6.5 year age gap.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, y'all all 3 y'all gonna be real close, and y'all all love the crap out of your sister. To the point like when I take them to the park and the little boy try to talk to them, like Kevin not with it. Michael would kind of be like, I'm just watching. Kevin like, no. And he'll grab the knife. I'll be like this. Fuck, I'm talking about like, man, fuck out of here. You don't got 1, you got 3 niggas to do it. Yeah, it's a whole gate over here, bro. Yeah. That's like one of my favorite things watching.
You got one watching that's just like,
try something.
Try something you want to.
Yeah. They don't play about their sister. They don't play about this. That's why like if me and Joy end up having a daughter, boy, it's gonna be hell for her. Cause Denai been wanting a little sister so bad, and Kevin, Marquis, and Michael ain't gonna be with none of that BS. I feel bad for her. She ain't even here. She ain't even here.
I feel bad for her and Joy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Joy gonna see a lot of herself.
Oh yeah.
Joy gonna see a lot of herself.
I was like, what you gonna do if she act like you? And Joy was like, oh no, she can't. No, she gotta be. She's Joy said the reason why she gonna be with you the most because she can't act like me. We gonna fight. She's like, we gonna fight. I said, so you gonna have her with me? She said, yeah. That's the baby that I don't care if she crying. You the one picking her up. Yeah.
I go ahead and tell you, bro.
Cause yours got your baby mama attitude, don't she?
She got her attitude for sure. She act like me, but she got a mama attitude.
Yeah, that's denying. She act like me, but she definitely got her mama attitude. You wanna know?
I can't wait till they get out of the pooping stage.
Oh yeah. You wanna know what's
That girl stink. I hate to say that about my child, but that girl stink.
Oh yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Got on formula now. That shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit is awful, man. That shit is awful.
She cleared the room.
Damn.
I mean, literally, she cleared the room.
Everybody just got about the room.
Nigga, like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. That's real. It's real.
Nigga, that shit stink, bro. You would have thought it was a nigga that farted.
Damn.
After eating damn Taco Bell, McDonald's, and
oh damn, this nigga just went and wrecked his stomach, his whole everything.
Exactly. So
I don't know.
Let go.
Okay, so last week, we was drinking a little bit.
She scared me sometimes.
So last week we was drinking a little bit too, but it was mixed, right? So like I was feeling it, but it was a cruise. That shot, when I looked at you from my peripheral, I saw his eye, and this eye was big as fuck. So I caught myself like, okay, that shot didn't hit me for real. So yeah.
A good rum goes a long
Yeah,
way.
it do. I felt all of that.
And see, I'm rolling either way.
Oh
yeah. You on wild timing. You on wild timing.
I've been on wild timing.
Yeah.
I'm just having fun.
Hey man. But
And I've been drinking too. Yeah. What's one of these Reddits?
I'm about to get to it.
Yeah. Is there a new show or movie coming out?
There's a lot of new movies coming out. The Snow White movie came out actually.
I heard it did better than. I heard it did good. People just don't like it because Snow White wasn't white.
No, I heard it was awful.
I heard it was awful.
Awful?
I heard
it had good ratings.
No.
I heard it had good. I was watching the news in the gym when I seen it.
This morning?
Yeah.
Okay, so that might be the regular people saying, but I heard even the reviews that were good, the stuff they were saying was like this all sound bad. Like I was gonna take my daughter to go see the movie.
Oh yeah.
I was, but I'm not doing that no more because it's nothing like.
No.
It's nothing like what we had watched as kids.
Yeah, that's. I believe that. Would y'all see? Would y'all see Wicked?
It's a baby.
No.
I considered it.
That's why.
You said, have I seen Wicked?
I considered it.
Nah, I ain't seen it.
I'm hearing that shit. Is that a cat? Might be a cat.
Yeah, that might be a cat.
What the fuck is that? That's pretty close.
Crazy.
We're gonna pause for a second.
Intermission.
Sorry about that. Yeah, nah, that was wild.
That was crazy.
Yeah. But what you gonna say about Wicked?
Have any of y'all seen it yet?
Nah,
I consider it only because of Ariana.
I seen the new Moana movie, the second one.
Yeah.
I actually liked it.
That's out already?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's on Disney Plus and everything. I actually seen it. I seen a bootleg version, but it was good. It was sped up. It was kind of sped up though.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It was just sped up.
Damn you, Disney.
I still can't wait for the Lilo and Stitch movie.
Bro, I'm so excited about that.
I am too. Like once I got past the whole thing with Nani,
Yeah.
I was cool. I was like, let me just go watch this movie because I know I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm just curious on how they're gonna do. What's his name? I messed up his name last episode. Was it Jumba? Jimba?
Oh yeah.
Jumba.
Yeah, Jumba. I want to see how they do with him because I seen Legally. He looked good. As far as the whole CGI and everything like that, he looked good. I just want to know how they're gonna do him.
What was that shark nigga's name? I forget his name. That whale shark nigga?
Gantu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how they gonna do him?
Did they not show him?
I don't think they showed him. Did they show him in the trailer?
Show who?
Gantu. That whale shark, yeah.
I don't think they showed him.
Okay, so yeah. We just gotta see how they're gonna look. But I'm ready for it. What other I wanna hear that song too. They better play that song. I ain't even gonna cap to you. Kevin Gates dropped a new album. And that shit is
Before you continue,
straight pressure.
I wanted to talk to y'all about this post because when I saw this shit yesterday, I was like, I really wanted Smoke's take on this too. But I caught my girlfriend cheating on a car.
What?
Hold on.
You fucking thought. On a car.
You caught your girlfriend cheating on a car.
On a car.
On a car. Okay.
He's 22. They've been together 2 years. He was giving her everything, but he felt like he wasn't being accepted. He was respecting her and all that in every aspect. He said one day, walking, he saw her on a car with another man. After 20 minutes, he called her. So you watched her for 20 minutes. He called her and he told her he wanted to meet her. They met up. He told her that he wants to break up because he saw everything. This and that. She said it wasn't even like that. It's somebody in her family, and he was like, thank goodness he knows the guy and all that other stuff. So he argued that was a lie. Anyway, he said he had forgave her, but after 1 month he quit from work and he was feeling disassociated with reality. He started smoking and he had quit going to the gym. He was feeling nothing, but he had kept the relationship with his girl. until he had got another job, and when they were meeting for like the last time, he basically broke up with her. Because he realized and concluded that he was being disrespected and his old self wouldn't come back as long as he was with her. So now she's blocked. He blocked her while wanting her, deleting her everything. Now he's rebuilding and working on new things. He hasn't smoked in three months, and he's back in the gym. So I just want y'all to take on like the first part of the story, which is I'm tripping about the fact that he watched for 20 minutes. I think that's what I'm like going crazy about. Like you said, you called her 20 minutes after the fact, so you watched her for 20 minutes getting crash dummied on top of a car.
He watched her 20 minutes after the fact?
Well, he said he called her 20 minutes after.
He watched the whole thing, then called her.
Oh, he called her 20 minutes after?
Yeah. So you just let her get cracked on top of a car.
Yep.
For 20 minutes.
Yep. And then the fact that what you call delusional for a month. Nigga, you knew she was lying about the whole family thing. Even that kind of like would just. So you fucking your family? Like what?
Yeah, I got questions.
He was delusional for a whole month. So it's just like, I mean, I appreciate him breaking up and then, you know what I'm saying, getting back in the gym and all that shit. But bro, bitch, like, no, you can't lie from this. I literally watched you. Bitch, I watched you. That's wild. That's a crazy story.
I don't. First of all, he's stupid for watching for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
As far as everything else, to me, I wouldn't say he's stupid for staying for the month, because you don't know the situation.
Yeah.
You don't know that situation.
I don't know.
He did enter a depression when he stopped doing all that other stuff and everything like that. He did enter a depression. He got a new job. He making more money. I'm about to leave you. I'm making more money, and I'm doing a whole lot better. I'm focusing on me.
Yeah.
Fuck you and what you got going on. He in a depression, and once he got the new job, he was like, fuck I need you for?
Yeah.
Like, I knew it was a lie. I seen it for my own self. Right now, this was probably just a better situation, and me just doing whatever, stacking my money and shit like that, still depressed. But it's definitely fucked that bitch.
Exactly. Like, bitch, what the fuck you doing outside? Like, fucking outside. Disrespectful.
Better than being in the bedroom.
Is it though?
Better than being in the house whatsoever.
Bitch, you be in the thought outside.
I can't kill you. Legally, I can't kill you.
Yeah.
Because you're not in my house.
Yeah.
An intruder is not in my house.
Yeah.
I can't kill you.
Oh, that reminds me. That's something I seen the other day.
I can't knock y'all off. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to bleep those words out.
Knock it out.
Okay.
That reminds me.
If it ends up being on there, just let me know. Timestamp it. I'll take it off.
That reminds me of a story I seen. It's like, do y'all believe it's better to injure somebody or just straight kill them if they break into your property?
If they break in my property, murder.
Murder?
Legally, you're supposed to injure them.
Well, yeah, but I see.
Not even injure. You're supposed to disarm them so that they're no longer a threat.
Yes.
But
if you walk into my house unannounced and you're an intruder, you're not making it back out my house.
No.
Only reason I say that is because I seen a story where it's just like a guy said to him, y'all know Fluffy?
Yes.
Iglesias?
Yes.
He white guy literally told him just like, bro, it's better to kill somebody because if you injure them, they can literally sue you and more than likely they can win.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah. You're not getting out.
I'm just like, hold on, so if someone broke into my shit and I just injured them and they can sue me and they gonna fucking win, what kind of shit is that?
Pain and suffering.
That's crazy. That is straight crazy work right there.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to injure to disarm.
Yeah. I'm killing you.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm sorry. I'm sending you to meet
sorry.
Jesus.
Not at all.
I'm talking about the terminology. I'm sending you to have a conversation with Jesus.
Yep. Ask him just like, was it worth it breaking in this house?
I'm not sorry. I'm sending you to meet Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or Satan.
I was saying I'm sorry. I was saying I was sorry for the terminology I was just using the K word. I mean, I'm sending you to go have a conversation.
You're going to the pearly gate.
Yeah. You better hope they open them bitches.
You're going to wherever your soul takes you.
I'm gonna straight unalive you, bro.
But it ain't here.
Yeah.
Straight unalive you.
Yeah. You go talk to the Grim Reaper and discuss, possible reincarnation.
You're not even going to meet the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper is already here because you came into my house. Yeah. Now you had to meet the Grim Reaper. Mm-hmm. Stupid. But she was smart in that sense. But yeah, how he played it and everything, I understand. I probably still wouldn't have waited that long. You gotta get the fuck on.
Yeah.
But you don't know the situation.
Would you have stopped it like in the middle?
No, I'm not stopping that shit.
Stopping what?
Like while they in the act, would you have stopped it in the middle?
No.
If it's raining, yes.
If it's raining?
Because if I smack you, it's gonna hurt the skin more.
I ain't gonna stop it. I seen what I need to see.
Yeah.
Get the fuck on, bitch. I don't tolerate that shit.
Like,
that's disrespect.
If a girl said, it didn't mean nothing. I saw you fucking in the rain.
It meant something.
That meant a lot.
That meant
that meant a lot.
You damn tramp.
Fucking whore.
Start using white terminology. You cunt.
You can't say that word.
You can't?
No.
I didn't know that.
They even believe that out of animes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a one word you can't say.
Nobody likes the word. Yeah, the C word.
I didn't know that.
You can say every word. You can't say that word.
Okay. You effing C word. These episodes have been getting wild, bro.
Damn, we never used that word before either.
There's a reason why.
Yeah.
Can't say.
Alright, am I the asshole for leaving my own birthday dinner because my girlfriend turned it into a proposal for herself?
If you have to ask
for herself.
First of all, if you have to ask yourself if you're an asshole, yes, you was an asshole. Now, for the reason you may not be one.
I, 28 male, had my birthday dinner last weekend, and my girlfriend Sarah offered to plan it. I was excited because I usually keep things low key, but she said she wanted to make it special. She booked a nice restaurant and invited close friends and family. Everything was going great until it was time for dessert. The waiter brought out a cake, but instead of my name, it said, "Will you marry me, Sarah?" I was completely blindsided. Sarah got all teary-eyed, turned to me and said, "Well, this is the best surprise ever, right?" Everyone around us started clapping and her friends were filming. I just sat there stunned. She took my silence as hesitation and started going on about how she knew I wasn't big on grand gestures, but she couldn't wait anymore. So she took matters into her own hands. At that moment, I stood up and said, "This is my birthday. If you wanted a proposal, you should have talked to me about it first." Then I grabbed my stuff and walked out. Sarah was mortified. Her friends blew up my phone, calling me an a-hole for embarrassing her and ruining the night. She even said I humiliated her when she was just trying to do something romantic. Now my family is split. Some say I should have just gone along with it for the night, while others think she crossed a major boundary. So am I the asshole for leaving my birthday dinner because my girlfriend hijacked it for a proposal?
No man wants to be proposed by a woman.
It's not even
lies.
It's not even that.
Lies. Don't listen to him.
So you want a woman to get down on her knee and say, "Will you marry me?"
Nigga, I don't care how she do it. Yeah. If she riding me, and she's like, "Oh, I love," and I'm already there, and I love her too, and I'm like, "Yeah, I love you," and she just stops, and she's just hanging on the tip, and she's like, "Marry me then." Oh, nigga, it's golden. It's a great proposal.
Yeah, I'm about to say how they propose is not the issue.
Yeah, nah.
But in that sense right there, she did hijack your birthday.
Yeah, she wrong for that.
Yeah,
she wrong.
Like, it would have been different if she, on the cake, she asked you. That would have been something.
But not on your birthday.
Nah, even on your birthday.
Oh, will you marry me? Such and such. Yeah.
But
that would have been special.
But she said, "Sarah, will you marry me?"
Right.
Yeah. You made it about you.
Right. You made it about you at that point.
Yeah.
Where y'all could have had that same moment and everything that she was hoping for if she would have been the one to ask him in that way. Yes. That way it still would have been special and y'all want to have the issue that y'all had.
Yeah, she tripping.
But you fucked up, and yeah, he definitely he's not an asshole for that.
I don't think he is either.
Hell no.
He's not. Like, not at all. Now,
Cause
could he have sat there and just accepted it for the night? Yeah, but nah, hey, I gotta bounce, shorty.
Cause you completely blindsided this man.
We could talk about it, but yeah, that wasn't the way to go. You really had me thinking it was my birthday.
Right.
And you just made it about you. Sweet gesture.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend if she can take a shower?
If you have to ask, then yes.
Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend, can she take a shower?
Are you wrong for telling your girlfriend, can she take a shower?
My girlfriend really only showers once a week. Twice if I'm lucky. Typically we go to the gym together, and I've often asked her why she doesn't shower, and she always comes with things like, oh, women don't really sweat much. I sweat very little, even for women's standards, and I don't buy it because I can smell. I used to just suck it up because I know she's extremely sensitive, kind of NSFW here, but this even affected our sex life. I used to love going down on her, but after not showering, after workout / long work days, etc., I've lost interest. Fast forward a bit, she now starts using the sauna at the gym, maybe on the average of 2 times a week. She still refuses to shower.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say how he put it. She still refuses to shower, because he put period each time. I've said there's no way you don't sweat even in the sauna. Just me sitting 5 minutes there gets me soaked. She says she doesn't sweat much there either, and she sits there for 20 minutes. Things are now worse. I can smell her very, very badly.
Damn.
Almost to the point where I try not to breathe in too close.
Damn.
Too close to her. So, where was I? Sorry, the camera had died. Things are now worse. I can smell her very badly, almost to the point where I try not to breathe in too close to her because it's not good. I've tried so long to give hints to get her to shower more, like, hey, do you want to take a shower together? But she can't take the hint and says, why would we do that? There's only room for one under the water anyway. One evening, she wanted to lay down on the floor and stare at a world map she has. She invited me to lay down next to her and just talk about where we want to go, etc. I lasted for about 1 minute before I had to make up some dumb excuse as to why I had to get up. She then gets upset and says something along the lines of, why are you leaving? You never do stuff with me. The truth is, I just can't be close to her for long. I'm not even sure if I started to resent her because it was only this one thing that was bugging me in a relationship, but maybe I did, and that's my fault for being bad at communicating to her. Anyway, I couldn't hold it in any longer. I tried one last time, asked if she wanted to take a shower with me to show I did want to do stuff with her, but she declined. Then I said, I know you say you don't sweat, but I can smell. I don't like the smell of sweat, etc. And it being a popular gym we go to, I would just appreciate if you showered a bit more. She freaked out. World War III started. She accused me of things and asked if I found her disgusting, etc. I almost felt like she wanted me to think she's disgusting for some messed up reason. Like this was an easy way to create distance between us, have less sex and all that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's just, to me, it feels awfully obvious to shower, if not daily, at least every other day. She says she doesn't want to shower her hair often, but still you can shower your body. Our relationship is borderline over because I hurt her. Am I the asshole? What could I have done differently?
First things first, I want to say I wonder how they house look if she don't even want to clean her own body. Secondly, from being around cleanly women and dirty women, That is very important because our bodies are more prone to diseases.
Yep.
A man can literally not take a shower for like a day or two and they be straight. If they didn't do too much that day. But a woman, they sweat and then that smell is gonna linger. That shit's just gonna build upon itself. He didn't do nothing wrong. He tried to take it out the nice way, but clearly she wasn't gonna take it the nice way. Baby, you stank. You need to take a fucking shower.
Yeah, that's me. I understand why. I understood why. Like a lot of girls, like Michael, I can't be with you because you too much of a dick. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, he ain't wrong for leaving or anything like that. But I mean, at the same time, there's people out here that don't shower but like once a week, and you come to find out it's a very common thing. Hell, B. Simone was doing it at one point. Not shower. When it came out that she only showers like once a week or something like that. But the thing about it is that
if you're going to do that,
even if you're going to do that, you have to eat right.
Yeah.
You have to eat right because whatever you're eating, that's what's coming off of you.
Yeah.
You have to eat right. If you eat fruit salads and all that type of stuff,
yeah,
that's what you're going to smell like. You are what you eat.
Yeah.
You are what you put in your body.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So yeah, she does need to take a
shower. Your
shower.
ass out here eating hot Cheetos and fucking
junk,
fucking Hennessy all day, like a lot of thought.
You're gonna smell like
you're gonna smell awful.
Yeah, you're gonna smell bad.
Maybe I'm spoiled by this one woman I talked to. It's just like I prefer my women to at least shower twice a day. In the morning and at night.
I don't need you to do twice a day. I don't need you to do it every day. At least every other day and we Gucci. Now, if you active, every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're active every day. It doesn't have to be twice a day, but yeah.
Yeah, at least shower right before you go to bed or something.
Mm-hmm.
I can handle that, but like,
but
just funking up shit, bro. Nah, bro.
Cool.
Especially if you got if you thick, like if you got some thighs and ass on you, you need to shower.
Like I'm even cool with the every other day thing.
Yeah.
Because like, hell, the only reason men do it is because it be them days.
Yeah.
Or hey, I'm just chilling anyway.
Yeah.
I ain't did nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you, I'm cool if you don't take a shower for like 3 days, but you didn't go nowhere or do nothing.
Right.
But if your ass walk outside where you gotta walk around, be intermingling, you're gonna sweat a little bit, or if you go to the gym, if you're running around with your kids, if you got all this that you're doing at work, go take a fucking shower.
Yeah.
Fact. Because even though you don't think you stink, the people around you who you care about will be like, you stink. And if they love you, they gonna tell you stink.
No problem telling my friends they stink.
Facts.
Men or women.
Facts.
I'm gonna let you know, baby.
Facts, but we're also dicks to each other, so that's a little different.
We're truthful.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're dicks with it.
I'd rather hear it from y'all than somebody else.
Facts. We ain't finna let you walk out here looking or smelling like nobody give a fuck about you.
Exactly.
So it's just that plain and simple. It's just that plain and simple.
So with that being said, on to the conversation that we was having off pod.
Yeah, what's up?
That my man's the GOAT. I'm playing.
What you say?
I said, well, my man's the GOAT. I'm saying, I'm playing.
No, about the women and types and all that type of stuff. What was you saying, Step? What is that you said? You got a certain type.
Oh. Yeah.
It's just like, what I said. Just like,
you a titty man.
I'm a titty man. I fully, admittedly, proudly say I am.
I love titties too, but like, you are a way bigger titty man than me.
I learned I just like a nice shape.
Yeah.
You can be big, not too big, but you can be big, considered thick, slim, thick, or petite. I like a nice.
Because I realize that some big women do have some nice titties.
I'm cool. I'm even cool with the fupa.
Yeah, the fupa's fine. Yeah.
I don't mind the fupa. Just have a nice shape too.
Yeah.
Look like you're active.
Yeah.
Look like you do something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you actually care about yourself.
Because if I was to happen to get you pregnant, I don't want to be worrying about health defects later.
In you, not the child.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, There is a limit when it pertains to weight with me. I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit like it's not.
Oh, I ain't gonna copy. Yeah.
But I will say
I have a limit.
I will say I'm more of an ass man, and not necessarily size, but shape.
Yeah.
I care a lot about shape. And
some of them will be fat and not look good.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's what I care about.
But a lot of it's also in preference.
The thing that I care about the most on a woman's body is her teeth and her teeth and how her skin feels.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love a soft, like smooth body.
Like I just rub my hand down your leg and just slide.
Yeah. That's one ticket for me. Just I'm gonna be touching you all day.
I like it if they feel soft.
Yeah.
Like when you hug them, they feel soft.
It's like a body pillow, like a big old marshmallow.
I remember it was this girl in college. I used to hug her purely because she felt like a teddy bear. I told her that though.
I just like hugging you.
Yeah. I was like, she was like, you know, you see that you give really nice hugs. I said, I'm gonna be real with you. I hug you every time I see you because you feel like a goddamn pillow and teddy bear.
That's supple.
She looked at me and she said, I respect that. I like that. And she didn't get mad about it. It wasn't nothing crazy. I just told her what it was.
Because there's nothing bad about it. It's you feel comfortable to me.
Yeah. And so like every time she would see me, even if I didn't see her, she'll like Michael, and she'll run and she'll give me a hug. Loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I fell asleep on her multiple times.
But that's what we was trying to talk about, the whole hard back and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, man, nobody wants your ironing board. Listen, I know what I just said might sound fucked up, and some of it, but I feel like you all can control it in a little bit. I don't mind you being skinny. I don't mind you being close to being flat. What I do mind, I said close. I said what I do mind is if you don't have a shape, and if you so flat that I can legitimately iron my clothes on you. And they come out crispy.
You mean on both sides?
Yes.
Honestly, should it be one of my branches? Baby, my iron board broke. I need you.
I don't even mind the little booty. I don't mind the little booty. Like I said, as long as
it has to be soft.
It's the size.
Right.
I mean, not the size. It's the shape.
Yeah.
It's the shape, and as long as they got that little cup on it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's all I care about.
It can't be all back. It can't be back.
I'm fine with a small titty girl too.
Yeah, as long as you got
not too small.
You gotta have some nipples if you don't got big titties.
I don't know. I seen a girl with some long nipples.
I say that like a coil ray shape.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Coil ray?
But she got nipples.
Yeah.
They're not the biggest, but she got nipples. Coil ray shape I actually like a lot. I like her shape a lot.
I'm still trying to figure out what is my preference of the circle. I forget what that shit's called.
Areola?
Yeah, that. I'm just trying to figure still out what my preference is.
Does it bother you if it's big?
If it's too big, a little bit.
It don't bother.
If it's the little heart shaped ones.
Yeah. It don't bother me. I will say, I remember fucking for a long time, and then my first time getting girls with like long, big nipples. That shit was like new for me.
Yeah, that is new for me.
Yeah, but I loved it. It's the same way when I first time I got with a big clit girl. That was a fun experience too.
I couldn't say I've had a bad experience.
You haven't had that yet, have you? Yeah.
I don't know what I would do.
If you
with a big clit?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm having fun. I'm about to have some fun.
Disclaimer, things about to get filthy.
Yeah, I'm about to have some fun. Nigga, that clit is mine to control, bro.
Yeah.
Like
when you hit in the front and back, if her legs are open, your balls will hit her clit every time.
And that's just gonna make it even wetter.
It's a wonderful experience.
It's like,
I mean, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Nigga. That shit fun.
When she
are you sucking?
When she riding you,
are you sucking it though?
I have.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Okay. Nigga, what?
Okay. They fun.
You a child.
Yeah. They fun. And them legs be shaking.
And them legs be shaking, nigga.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Where you going? Why you pushing me off? No.
You have more fun eating a big clit than fucking one.
Yes.
You definitely have more fun because you control a lot.
Yeah.
You control a lot. Nigga. They go, you got
Awesome experience.
crazy.
Awesome experience.
You want to see a real runner? Get one of them.
Yeah. Oh yes. Fun experience. Really fun experience.
Really fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say my scariest experience was when she had like big lips.
Why was that scary?
Cause they hanged.
Wait. Oh, you talking about those lips? My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Out of everything we've been talking about, you immediately thought.
I went back up.
Nah. It wasn't like crazy, but
She
like,
had roast beef.
No, it was pretty. It just was a lot.
Mm.
And
I fought one that was roast beef.
And when we did it, it was amazing because like, even though it felt like you coming out, it was slick, like kind of hug.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
So
the big lip ones are good too.
yeah.
They,
So
they feel nice.
yeah. So I definitely had it was scary when I first saw it because I'm like, I'd never seen that before, and that's with anything. Like
I still can't believe that man said that.
The roast beef ones throw you off though.
I'm sorry. This conversation brought me back to somebody who's associated with a group. I want to say that. I say that. That said all. I say vaginas are the same.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Who said that? He was on the episode with us?
No.
He literally has the same name as one of your sons.
Oh yeah, he wild. Yeah, he wild. Massively. You ain't fucked enough if you have to.
Exactly.
Because they are not the same.
You settler. You quitter.
Right. Because like they are not.
They are not. They are not the same.
Hang him.
Lynch that nigga.
I get the meaning
He's
of.
not allowed to die death by snooze.
I
Right.
get the meaning of I'ma come either way, but you ain't came like we talking about. Come.
Yeah. Because some will literally have you got to lay on the side and going, or just all right, I'm done.
But some will have you feeling like your kidneys hurt. Like, why my side hurt? What the fuck happened?
Your ass comatose, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I didn't know I could make noise because for so long I didn't make noise until I made noise.
Yeah.
I love the ones that ended up putting me back to sleep. I woke up and got put right back to sleep.
Yeah.
Nigga.
I don't even be mad when
I can't even be mad, bro.
Yeah.
I don't feel no type of way. I'm like, damn, okay, I'm back. I'm up.
I slick walk some.
It's like, I'm alive.
I'm dead.
Back alive.
Now I'm dead.
Now I'm dead. I'm back alive. Now I don't feel like doing nothing.
Right.
Bro. Let's just
That lazy love.
Let's just sit here for a minute.
Fuck me until I get lazy. Those be like the best days.
Neil made the best song for it.
Fuck me until I'm lazy.
I'm trying to tell you.
I love you for eternity.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say, I think that's enough. We done. You got it. You won today. You want to stop touching me?
Touch me, I'm
Right.
Facts. That's those be like the best times.
Make me run from
You
you.
gotta hit that damn
Make me-
Marlin on them.
Yeah.
Hey, don't
touch me.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You gotta start coming up with lies.
Yeah.
Ain't even no milk in that fridge. Yes it is. No, you said yesterday there wasn't. I went and got some. Girl, please. I'm going to the stove.
Mm-hmm.
All right, don't come back for like a whole 3 hours.
Get me away from this heat.
Boy, save me. Call me at this time.
She got you calling for help.
Yeah, Steph, don't you remember we gotta do that shit today? We surely do.
We sure do.
Bro, I just need
a break from this
I'm
motherfucker.
not saying I can't go rounds, but damn, man, let me rejuvenate.
Yeah. How long y'all been fucking? We've been fucking all day.
All day, my nigga.
I'm just-
And she wouldn't even let me go get a glass of water.
Nothing. No orange juice. Give me something, bitch. Like,
Once
dang.
the kids got on that bus, it was on.
It was on. What time they got on the bus? 6:30 this morning.
Nigga, we just finished 30 minutes ago. Nigga, it's 5.
I just need a moment. She over here treating it like we on vacation.
Every time I woke up, it's game time, ain't it?
Downstairs.
At one point, I just tried to fake sleep.
Mm-hmm. She said, bang
She
enough.
said, fuck that. She got right on top.
She knew her tricks and make him stand up. It's like, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, me and him, we not in agreement right now. I'm sensitive and he like we sensitive, nigga.
Men, we do not lie. We have two brains.
Nah, not at all. Cause he wants to do his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He gonna do his own thing.
Meanwhile, I'm over here dying, trying to look for life.
This man talking like, hold on, bro, we can go another round, bro. No, I'm dehydrated, nigga.
I've literally.
You're working, but the rest of the body is staying tapped, nigga.
Right, nigga. I've literally came so hard one time where I saw colors, and what I mean by that, like the earth split for a second. I've come that hard.
Ecstasy?
Yes, 1,000%, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a good feeling.
Yeah, I've come.
That's actually a really good.
I've come so hard where you get to like the dark spots when you're about to pass out. that was my favorite one. I ain't even gonna hold you. She's like, you good? I was like, I'm about to go to sleep. Cause I'm not gonna tell you, bitch. I almost died for a minute there.
Need a girl to have me playing that Candyman song in my head. Who can make the sun rise?
So what's your type? Like if you had to go for just like looks, I'm not saying body wise or anything like that.
Yeah. I would say, do skin tone fall in that?
Yeah,
skin can go in that.
Brown skin.
That shit hard as a motherfucker.
I love my brown skin women. I love them.
That nigga said, I gotta make sure y'all know.
Like
y'all gonna
brown
understand.
skin. I had to think about this for years because I don't like women too much with short hair. It's like one of my pet peeves, honestly. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It can't be too short. To here, okay. But it's just, yeah.
That's long.
Like to here.
That's mid. It's
like,
That's actually pretty long. Of natural hair?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty long.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the longest like it has to be, but like anything shorter.
One of my exes had natural hair and that shit was going damn near to her ass. I love that second of it.
I need, like, shorty. That's how I know, just like, oh yeah, I can have kids with you because you have some good ass hair. And then it's just like, let's see, face, eyes can't be too big. Eyes can't be too big.
I disagree.
Disagree?
It depends on how her face and her eyes match. Because if you have big eyes but it matches your face, I can live with it.
I don't know. I need like
Have you ever had a girl with big, pretty eyes look up at you while she giving you head?
I had a girl. Okay.
Really think about what I just said there.
When I say big eyes, no shade, none. Like his a little bit, but a little bit bigger.
I understand.
But it's like,
I like my eyes. I've gotten compliments.
I mean, brother, like I said, no shade.
I understand.
The shit that get me when girls be looking at my eyes, they be like, I want your eyelashes so bad, Michael.
It's like, I don't know, I guess something that's just like a little bit of the slit a little bit, I guess. Like the small eyes and there's like that little cute little nose. And then the lips are just like, not small lips, but like nice firm lips.
When I look at your lips, I need to think they soft. That's what I need to think.
And then I already told y'all my height, where it starts and where it ends.